top story, a man was trapped underneath his vehicle while doing maintenance on it. More on that coming up. Daylight saving time, often misnamed as daylight savings time, begins tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. The change is usually met with complaints of the lost hour of sleep, the glaring of the sun on the morning commute, and the eventual cheer of late sunsets. The story of why we move our clocks ahead goes back to the early 20th century. In the 1900s, several countries were toying with the idea of altering clocks during the summer months. During World War I, Germany was the first to adopt daylight savings time on March 1, 1916, as a way to conserve fuel, with the rest of Europe following soon thereafter. The United States adopted the change on March 19, 1918, and was not well received, and was abolished after World War I. With the passing of the Uniform Time Act of 1966, daylight saving time finally became standard in the U.S. The act mandated standard time across the country within established time zones. The act also stated that clocks would advance 1 hour at 2 a.m. on the last Sunday in April and turn back 1 hour at 2 a.m. on the last Sunday in October. Energy savings is often cited as the main reason for daylight saving time. However, studies have shown that any energy saved due to the use of less light is offset by an increased use of air conditioning. Daylight saving time now starts at 2 a.m. on the second Sunday of March and ends at 2 a.m. on the first Sunday of November. Crews have been working all day at the Entergy substation on Freetown near its intersection with Culkin. The crews are working to repair the damage done to the substation in last night's heavy winds. At around 9 p.m., power went out in the area due to a tree falling on some power lines. Almost 2,000 people were without power at the peak of the storm. Currently, about 800 people remain without power, most of them near Freetown Road. The Entergy website says power should be back on by 10 p.m., and several residents in the area have received a text saying power should be back on by 9 p.m. And in our top story, at 4:47 p.m., a call went out reporting that a man had been trapped under his vehicle while the man was doing maintenance on it. A neighbor was driving by and saw the man trapped under the vehicle. The neighbor stopped and ran up the driveway to assist the man who was trapped under the front driver's wheel of the truck. The man was changing the transmission fluid in his vehicle when the vehicle rolled back off the ramps. The man was stuck on his mechanic's creeper between the vehicle and the curb with the tire on him. First responders and police arrived on the scene and were able to render aid to the man, and he was then transported to Merritt Health River Region. His injuries are believed to be serious but not life-threatening. For more information on these stories as well as other breaking news for your community, visit our website at vicksburgnews.com. St. Aloysius announced the new members of the Flashettes dance team for next year. The members of next year's Flashettes are Gabby Andrews, Elizabeth Bednar, Hayden Bell, Allie Doiron, Ryan Hadley Gray, Carly Henderson, Olivia Larson, Sawyer McCain, Pharrell Robertson, Helena Wallace, and Grace Wyndham. Every Friday night was a living dream for Jesse Wilson, Jeremy Miller, and Miraculous Powers. The former Vikings played under head coach Josh Morgan, each putting on a show every week on the field. After graduation, each player took a different path, but never stopped dreaming of playing on a professional level. The three have now united to play arena football for the Magnolia State Spartans. The Spartans are with the Arena Football Association in Philadelphia, Mississippi, and will travel to Kansas for their first game in April.
There were no birthdays reported today, but we know you're having them. Happy birthday to you if you're having a birthday, and don't forget to email them to us at birthdays@vicksburgnews.com. This has been your Vicksburg Daily News Briefing, and thank you for listening.